and welcome back to Nerds and Geeks Weekly. I'm Max.
And I'm Marie. Now, you might be thinking, we can't call ourselves Nerds and Geeks Weekly if we don't upload for months.
The thing is, we have both been really busy and we couldn't find time to podcast.
And people were annoying about us not recording, so we just delayed it more and more.
Um, so yeah, we're both sorry about that.
Anyway, on to today's theme, The Mandalorian and Grogu trailer.
So you've probably seen all sorts of videos for this trailer, but in this one we will just share our honest opinions and discuss what we think will be in this movie.
I personally am looking forward to this movie a lot.
I am also super excited for this movie, and I hope you, our listeners, are too.
Okay, on to nerdy news. Okay, as you might have remembered from our first episode, we have segments. Our first being nerdy news.
Let's do this.
Today we are going to be talking about some recent Star Wars news.
As you may have heard, there is going to be a new Star Wars animated TV show.
The show is called Maul Shadowlord, and as the name suggests, will primarily be focused on Darth Maul.
Episodes will release two at a time every Monday for 5 weeks, therefore 10 episodes.
This TV show is going to be awesome. Darth Maul is an awesome character.
And I am really looking forward to it.
So, I actually just watched the trailer right before we started recording, and Darth Maul is just ridiculous. Like, he's really powerful, it looks like. I'm really looking forward to seeing like a lot of the lightsaber fights because they look really clean and stuff.
Yeah,
Really
they're so
nice.
much better. Um, Anything else for you?
I mean, the part where he just throws his lightsaber and then just cuts three stormtroopers in half. That was the best part of the whole trailer for me. And then, like when he does that, the Duel of the Fates, that song starts playing. Very great addition to the trailer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not a lot of people know this actually about Duel of the Fates, but I believe during the fight with Yoda and Emperor Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith, the Duel of the Fates is playing. So that's kind of cool. Um,
I don't think I knew
so
that actually.
Darth Maul from we've seen Darth Maul's beginning, not like childhood, but like beginning as a Sith in Phantom Menace where Obi-Wan cuts him in half. And then we've seen Darth Maul's end in Rebels. So we have this is kind of like going to be the middle. Um the Jedi Master. So it seems Darth Maul has gotten an apprentice, maybe, from this Jedi. Yeah.
Who knows?
It's a Twi'lek. I don't remember her name, but her master kind of looks like a dragonborn from D&D. I don't know the species name, but that's really cool. Overall animation looks insane. The backgrounds, the characters, it's just like wow. And
Yeah, I mean, to me, it looked like that Twi'lek was like more of like a bounty hunter, but like it looked like something happened that made the Twi'lek want to go with him. Cause
maybe like
like
a Saz Ventress, like she was Sith turned bounty hunter, as we know from the
yeah,
Clone Wars.
for all we know, Darth Maul could have just kidnapped her or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that guy, like the main guy, he looked like an investigator or like a bounty hunter or something.
I feel like he works for the cops because there were some police robots that I could see working with him. And then we get the other scene, which is one of my personal favorite, where Darth Maul steps off the ship, the police officers look behind, and he first ignites his lightsaber, and then they shoot, and then he gets to turn his lightsaber horizontally, and then he does the classic from Phantom Menace where the other side ignites, and it's chef's kiss on
Yeah, I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It looked. I don't know if this is correct, but it looked like in the trailer, the Twi'lek was like working with the like police or something, but then because like you see some scenes where they're together, but then you see some scenes with the Twi'lek and Darth Maul, so it's kind of confusing.
What if what if the investigator isn't trying to kill Darth Maul? He's trying to find Darth Maul for his client because this guy wants to team up with Darth Maul. And
Possibly. I mean, maybe the Twi'lek is like maybe the Twi'lek's the bounty hunter, but like then there's the police, and the Twi'lek would get more money out of working with Darth Maul or something.
so
Yeah, there's lots of possibilities with that.
for 10 episodes, I feel like it's going to be less side questy than the Clone Wars. Like, you're not going to bounce around the universe. I feel like it's going to be centered, kind of like Tales of the Underworld was. For Cad Bane's story, it kind of was same place a lot. And so, yeah, that's all I have. You have anything else?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay, this is Dorky Discussion.
We will discuss our main topic in this section.
As we said before, today's theme is the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer.
This movie is coming out on May 22nd, 2026, and is going to be an action-packed movie.
Yes, it definitely will be. It's more like a compact form of the Mandalorian season 4.
There's so much to talk about in such a short trailer.
That is so true. So much information for like such a short trailer.
So, as we can see in the beginning of the trailer, the Razor Crest is back, or at least another model, and it's painted yellow, which looks awesome, just like the Naboo starfighter he had. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We obviously see it's flying over a beach. Do you think that could be Scarif? But I mean, Scarif was blown up by the Death Star in Rogue One, so
Um, that take Rogue One takes place before A New Hope, correct?
yes.
Like it's the lead up to A New
Mhm.
Hope. I'm pretty sure this takes place after
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi because Luke is like a Jedi Master in
Yeah, yeah.
Mandalorian. So probably not Scarif.
But like a similar planet could make
Yeah.
sense. Um, if you notice the giant buff hut, if you've watched the Clone Wars movie, not TV show, though, I'm not sure if he makes an appearance or not.
I think he
Rhoda
does
the Hut.
make an
Okay.
appearance in the TV show. I'm not sure though.
Rhoda the Hut, the little blobby dude from the movie that they rescue, is actually this buff hut guy, which is insane. I'm like, blob to absolutely buff.
Yeah. He always did look a bit like strong. Like I feel like his build was just like a bit more like thin at the waist and then like gets bulkier as it goes up.
Yeah, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and another really funny part, it looks like Grogu's like in the sewers with an
Yeah.
Anzellan, I'm pretty sure. I think that's
Yeah.
what they're called.
Could be Babu Frick.
Could be Babu Frick in his like in the past, because Babu Frick does seem to have some sort of like facial hair in episode 9, I believe.
And also,
So
we looked at the species Anzellan, and they do live for longer than humans would, so it would make sense if he
yeah.
survived up to that point. But
Yeah, I
continue.
believe up to 100 years I can live. Yeah, but we see like there's this like mutant rat alien thingy,
Hmm.
and Grogu's just like pulls out like a Spider-Man web shooter, and
Yeah,
he's like, bang, and then the and Zelen is just like, good shot, baby.
yeah, great scene. I believe that weapon we've seen, when Grogu starts training with the Mandalorian group that the Mandalorian is part of. I believe he uses that in a duel against another foundling, I think is the term. So yeah. Um, there's a scene that I also like, which is when they're talking with a new character, Colonel Ward, And Grogu's using the Force to slide the food to him, and then Carnivore slams and down on the food. I don't like this sound, but I do like the overall feel of that scene.
Yeah, like you can hear Grogu like mumble something, and it's probably just him cursing in his
Yeah.
own baby language.
Yeah. Okay.
So another great part was the AT-AT when it just fell off the cliff. Like
Ah.
we did notice something. It fell unusually slow. So we're thinking it could be a planet with like weird gravity potentially.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Another thing
Yeah.
I noticed is the sound effects are really in sync with the music, which I don't know why I like so much. It just feels satisfying. Like there was like a part where the Razor Crest zips down through the sky, and then we hear the three TIE interceptors, I think, go do 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 do, and then we hear the drums play the same pattern, and that is just really cool. And then there's also a drum beat when the AT-AT's knee falls onto the cliff, and so really
I
good.
think I remember that. Yeah. It's just like that's a really nice addition to the trailer. Um yeah, I mean, I'm just really looking forward to this. I've been waiting for like another thing for Mandalorian for a while.
Hmm.
Like cuz like they've been releasing more and more shows that are live action. So we've been waiting for this for a little while cuz there's like Ahsoka, the Acolyte, and now we
Yeah,
got this. So I was expecting a
first
season
movie
4.
in like a while, so
Yeah, I was expecting a season 4 for Mandalorian actually, but I feel like a movie is actually better
yeah,
because, like,
something you go ahead, sorry.
I mean, like, because they made a movie, like, they can rename it, which I feel like kind of works because Grogu's, like, really, like, part of the Mandalorian now. Like, he's Din Djarin's friend now. So it really makes sense that it's called The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Hmm. Something I noticed is we don't have a defined villain for the movie
Yeah,
yet.
we see Mando is, like, fighting. I'm pretty sure he's fighting some sort of robot thingy, potentially. Like it's kind of like a big chunky thing, but that's probably not the main enemy. Like I'm glad that we don't know who the main enemy is because like I like going
Hmm.
into a movie not knowing too much about it, but knowing like a little bit of information, and I feel like the trailer for it did a really good job with that.
Yeah. Hmm. Also, Zeb from Star Wars Rebels has been confirmed in the movie, which is kind of cool. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he appears at the end of season 3, just like for a brief second. Like so we knew something was coming with Zeb, but it's been confirmed he's in the movie, so that's really gonna be fun.
all right. Now time for Geeky Games, our third segment with some quick trivia.
Today's question is what is the name of Mando's, the Mandalorian's, first ship?
If you said the Flying Wombat, you would be incorrect. It is actually the Razor Crest, as we mentioned before.
So, this is the quirky closing. Thank you for listening. This is Ree.
And this is Axe signing off.
Comment ideas for future podcasts down below.
See you in the next episode.